What's up, Yard Talk family? Now that homecoming is over, the days are ticking till it's time to go back home. And I don't know about y'all, but I am homesick, okay?
Me too. Like, I wish I could click my heels 3 times and go home because I'm through with it. I'm over it.
And I wish the same. I wish I could go back to the sun, the sand, the beaches, and all that. But if I want to go home, it's going to be at least $1,000. I don't have that, right? So I'm going to click my heels and stay right here. But in this episode, we're going to be talking to our fellow Bison to see how homesick do they really feel at this time of the semester. Are they missing home at all? Do they love it here in D.C.? Is D.C. better than home in any ways?
Never that. Always North Carolina. You know we rep in the
Always Raleigh,
704 and
919.
Yeah.
DC
Come on.
ain't cutting it.
At all.
So yeah, let's get into it. Let's see how our Bison are feeling.
What's up, everybody? It's your favorite Yard Talk host, Ash Got Cash, and today I'm here with 2 of my favorite people.
Talia. Xavier.
I know we just met, but act like we close. Because today we're going to be talking about home. So I wanted to ask you, like, who in your family can you talk to at all times and feel like you're closer to home? Like, who makes you feel like I miss being there?
Probably my Auntie Mo. Yeah.
My Auntie Mo, period. Yeah.
Probably my cousin and like my aunt as well.
What are their names? You want to shout them out?
Yeah, shout out to Demi and my aunt Sonia.
Yeah. I have an Aunt Sonia. I love her. I miss her. I know, she's like my godmama. She's like one of those play aunties, not your real auntie. But
my little sister, like, we're just really close. And she is just, I just call her and she just lets me know what's going on back home. She's like my what's the word? My spy.
Definitely talking to my brother. You know, he's definitely the family member that I'm closest with. Just checking up on him because he's in high school right now. So just keeping in touch with him, and also like my closest friends back home because they still here while I'm out here in DC. So just keeping in touch with everybody who I was friends with and family back home.
That makes a lot of sense. I have a younger brother. I'm always asking him what's up, trying to see what's going on.
I always call my mom. Every time I'm feeling down or every time I lose motivation, she tries to remind me why I'm doing it. And I think that can be applied for everyone. Is if you're confused, if you're down, if you feel like you need more energy or you feel like you're gonna give up, just pause and always ask yourself why you're doing something, and like remind yourself why you're sacrificing the things you're sacrificing. Being where you are, away from home. It's just you just need to constantly remind yourself why you're doing it, who you're doing it for, and those reasons are personal.
Right. That was beautifully said. There's nothing like a mother's love, nothing like it. So I was just going to ask you, like, what are some things that people from home tell you that keep you motivated while you're here on campus?
They be clowning me, like, they'll send me pictures of real good food that they know I'm not eating.
That's rude.
Or, like, they'll send me pictures of, like, the decorations they did around the house and stuff. And, like, what movies they watching. Wish you were here. So that's nice.
One thing my grandmother always tells me is don't take no wooden nickels. And that's basically alluding to, she's like, don't be tricked easily, don't be too naive. You know, you have to be smart and strategic in your decision making, especially. I was raised in the country, so I have this naivete about me that I'm still trying to get over. I don't even think it's something that they tell me, but the fact that I have people that I could always fall back onto in whatever situation, I'm comfortable enough to be able to, just ring up my grandmother and my grandfather and just talk things out with them, and they can help guide me. Honor your elders. I always say that. Honor your elders because they are a treasure trove of knowledge and they have so much more experience in this world than we do, and that really helps. Utilizing that helps me navigate that world all the more better.
I totally understand what you're saying. I feel like nobody knows like the people in your family who've gone through it before. You call them, they're like, that happened to me.
I think it's mainly just the fact that he looks up to me, so he's always asking me for advice. So him asking me for advice, that like motivates me to keep going because I know I got someone looking up to me. So I just want to keep setting a good example for him.
Oh wow, do you know where he wants to go to school yet?
He wants to come to Howard too.
Hey, baby Bison on the way. That's amazing. When you're like on your worst days here and you feel like going home, like what are some of the things that you tell yourself or that you would tell somebody that's feeling homesick?
I'm not good at handling homesick, so I got this big closet in my room, and I get in that and I sit there for a while and wait until I'm done feeling bad. Yeah.
Somewhere small and intimate. I love that.
I would just say, just keep talking to the people who you love the most, and also find something that reminds you of home, so you kind of have something that makes you feel like you're still in touch with your home, so you don't feel homesick.
What reminds you of home from here, if you don't mind telling me?
Here in DC, the Atlanta women.
That was like out of pocket. Yeah, what about the Atlanta women remind you at home?
Just the way they act. Some of them they cool, but they just remind me back home. I'll just keep it at that.
Oh, okay. You gonna keep it a buck with us? All right, keep it a buck with us right here on Yard Talk. Keep it locked, y'all. Thanks for watching.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Trev, and today I'm here with Elsa and
Michaela.
Where are you guys from? Where do you rep? Where's the home city, home state? If you don't want to rep the home city, because that's fine too.
Oh, I'm from North Carolina.
Period. See, North Carolina, not a specific city, the state.
I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Period. Not Texas. Dallas, Texas. Right through. So you guys have been in DC for a while. What is something that's super unique to your home state or your hometown that DC just doesn't have? Like DC could never beat that.
Seeing the stars, like actually in the sky.
Because it's just smog and stuff, buildings.
Pollution, noise pollution, it's traffic. No, it's just not.
DC could never, like, the swag, the music, the food, I do not be eating out here. I have to cook, because, like, even the city, like, Dallas is so much more spread out. It's a bigger city, not so compact, so it's not as, like, dirty and, like, loud and all that kind of stuff. Like, DC is cute and all, don't get me wrong, but, like, it could never.
She said that DC is tiny, dirty, stinky, and it has rats. That's what you said. That's what she just said. I'm here with
Branden Bird,
Where are you from?
Oakland, California.
This is gonna be good. So you came from the west coast.
All the way from the west.
NorCal, to be specific.
Yes.
Yes, because they have a whole thing. NorCal, SoCal.
Very different.
What's something or some things that Oakland has? It's super unique to Oakland that DC could just never top that, never match that. No day, no time.
I would say the weather. The weather is very calm, very in the middle. LA is too much. It's too hot out there. Oakland is very like 70s all the time, very cool, but also not too cold. You know what I mean? Not too cold. We got the sights. Obviously, you got the Golden Gate Bridge. You got the Bay Bridge. You know what I mean? You got the Warriors. You got the 49ers. You got the Raiders. Did have the Raiders. They're gone now, but you know what I mean?
Where are you from?
I'm from Connecticut.
We love Connecticut because they have. In Connecticut, they have not too much. I guess they don't have too much. What's something that's special about Connecticut that you really miss that DC just doesn't have?
I would say like the people. Yeah.
Are they like nice, friendly? Like, are DC people mean?
No, I wouldn't say they're mean. It's just like I feel like no one can compare to my Connecticut friends.
Oh, why don't you want to rep your city? North Carolina.
Wait, I ain't never said I didn't want to rep my city. I'm from High Point, North Carolina, 336. Thank you. I was just there. I got back last night, actually, so.
What do they have in High Point?
What we have?
Sports, sites, weather.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that if Oakland weather is so fun, funky, fresh, what's DC weather like to you in comparison to that?
It was definitely an adjustment. I mean, it's not the worst thing, it took some time, but like, I got my big coat, I don't even need my gloves, but I got some just in case it gets real cold. But it's not too bad, It was a pretty easy adjustment.
We have everything. We made Krispy Kreme. We gave y'all Cheerwine, and Coca-Cola, Pepsi was founded in the Carolinas. We also gave y'all Fantasia.
Said that North Carolina has given the United States many things. DC's barely done a thing. It's just
I'm not hating on
She said it's the White House and that's it.
Stop speaking.
You heard her say that. So in terms of culture, sites, food, do you think that Oakland tops DC any day?
100%. I mean, there's no question. I mean, even East Coast to West Coast, like East Coast, it's all right, but you can't compare it.
So why are you here?
See something different, just like see like is the East Coast, can they compare? And the answer is no, but it was worth a try.
Worth a try. He said he's just over here for funsies.
DC. I don't mind staying here for a few more years.
So DC is.
I'm not staying here. DC is cute while we young, we just kind of out here living, trying to do our best. It's cute for while you down bad, but like for long term,
You guys are very opinionated. I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for talking to me.
What's up, loves? It's your girl, Leah Kamore, here in a new episode of Yard Talk, and today I am here with...
Cody, the Brody.
Well, hello. How are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
I'm good. So I'm just curious, where are you from?
I'm from Chicago.
Chicago, okay. I got a lot of friends from Chicago. So what do you miss the most about being from Chicago?
Definitely the food and the culture that's over there. Because, you know, it's nothing compared to D.C., so it's like...
So D.C. food ain't nothing in Chicago's?
Hell no.
Where are you from?
Ghana, West Africa.
Oh, what is it that you miss the most about being at Ghana, in Ghana?
Oh, I basically miss like everything, like the food, the people, the culture, like the system itself, you know, like it's very fun to be in Ghana. Like I promise you, like you just wake up and then someone will create up like something very funny. You're going to laugh, you're going to like smile, and the food is amazing. Like I really struggle with the food here. Like it's very weird. I basically don't know the type of food I eat here. Even what I eat right now, I don't even know the name of the food.
So what is something that you miss the most about being home?
I definitely think being with my family and my sisters and my nephew and my mom and dad, because throughout quarantine I got really close with all of them. So like having to be with them all the time and then like moving like across the country is just like really scary, but I do talk to them a lot, so that helps. But I do miss my family and my friends.
That is definitely a big adjustment, because even with me, COVID, I got so close to my family. Like, we are on the phone all the time now. Was there any culture shock that you experienced when you got here to D.C.?
I kind of knew what I was coming into because I've been here a couple times already. But the people here definitely do act a little different from how I remember back at home, so.
It's definitely some different people here, you know. I don't know how y'all was raised, but won't like how I was raised, you know.
Okay, the first time I came here, like it was like 2 months ago, like summer, right? So like a lot of people, like the dressing here in this place, like it's very different from the dressing in Ghana. The girls were wearing this bra and bikinis and things. I was like, oh my god, like everyone is naked here. So it's like I was kind of confused. Like
I don't know how y'all was raised, but won't like how I was raised, you know.
The biggest culture shock was definitely the amount of black people there are here, just because Minnesota is predominantly white, especially the area that I grew up in. I was like the only black family in my neighborhood for a very, very, very long time. So coming out here, I definitely feel like a lot more safe being around my people.
I love that. You know, they do call D.C. the Chocolate City, so, you know, it was a good thing for you to experience that. So now I'm wondering, are there any places that you go to in D.C. that slightly remind you of home?
No.
Honestly, I don't really have any places in particular, but I do go to Georgetown a lot, so that kind of like, to a small extent, reminds me of home.
You go to the Georgetown parties?
Stop the cap.
I meet a lot of people from Ghana in Towers, right? They are basically sophomores. I took a gap year, but I was like, I knew them before coming to this place. So when I go there, like we prepare our Ghanaian foods, we dance, we play games, like we do everything together. So it's just like you are home, just that you're in a different location.
For my last question, when are you going home?
Thanksgiving.
You counting down the days, you're almost there. Will you be returning back to campus after Thanksgiving, or will you be there the whole time?
Well, it depends on what the school says. Because if so, then I'm gonna come back. But you know, if not, then I might have to pack some more clothes.
When are you actually gonna be able to go home?
I don't know. Going to Ghana is really, really expensive. Especially, I remember coming here, my flight ticket was like $3,000 US. I would spend a lot of money if I want to go back to Ghana, so I rather prefer to stay, finish my education, work, then maybe after some time if I miss my family, I'll just go and pay them a visit. But for now, I don't think of going back to Ghana anytime soon.
I'm probably gonna go home the first week of December, just because all my classes end that last week in November, and it wouldn't really make sense for me to fly back and forth.
Well, the days are counting down. Thank you so much for doing this interview. I enjoyed talking to you. It's your girl, Lyrica Moore, signing out. Peace.
So based on what I heard today, everybody is super passionate about their culture, where they're from, what's unique about where they're from in comparison to DC. And as someone who's a proud Jamaican, right through, I understand that 100%. Nothing can top my culture, my people, the vibes that are so special about where I'm from. So I'm excited to go home. Everyone else is excited to go home. And I'm excited to go home after filming this episode. So thank you so much for watching this episode of Yard Talk, and we'll see you in the next one.